Hi everybody, it's your girl Selena Joy coming at you with another YouTube video, and today's topic will be on what do high value men want in a wife and how can we work on these skills. So if you ask me, number one thing that a man wants in a wife, like a high value man, peace. Number two is femininity. Number three is purity. And number four is the willingness to be accountable and to work on self. So I'm going to explain to you what these things are and why they're so important. Number one, peace. Peace to me also is like love and loyalty, security. Like that man just feeling like he don't got to worry about you out here dealing with other people, going behind his back, talking about him, telling his business. Like whatever becomes between y'all should be between y'all, and that's y'all business. And also just don't nobody, even the Bible says, yes, a wife is like when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing, but he's better off to live on the roof than to deal with a quarrelsome wife. A lot of men work really hard, especially in today's world. Like I'm talking about 60 to 72 hours. The last thing you want to do after doing all of that for so long and just working so hard is come home and deal with somebody nagging, being negative, projecting onto you, looking for drama, whatever it is. And I'm not going to say I'm always perfect. Like, yes, I do have my stuff. I'm not a saint. I've worked on myself to become better and to be where I'm at. And my husband was open to helping me become the best version of myself. I'm still on that path. So I'm not saying these things out of judgment or anything like that. I'm actually coming from a space to where I want to help people because I had to learn what it was to have a healthy relationship on my own. I didn't have any examples of that in my life. So I worked really, 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 really hard to figure this out. So number one, boom. Two is your femininity. Not every woman identifies as feminine. I understand that. These are for the women who do. So this is why we're here, because you're resonating with my messages. So if you're a woman and you identify you're feminine, that's the nurturing, loving energy that comes from the woman. That's why we carry children, and we're usually the primary caretakers of them. We're usually the homemakers. We're usually the ones that, care for our husbands, because that is our energy. It's the essence of a love that comes from a woman. What happens is sometimes we get disconnected from this energy because of trauma. It could be sexual trauma. It could be childhood trauma, abandonment, whatever the case is, and you get disconnected. You can reconnect to that by learning self-awareness and understanding what was in your past and working towards actively replacing those more negative thoughts and patterns of behaviors with something more positive. It could be self-care, it could be mantras, affirmations, meditation, whatever is helping you to basically heal your inner child will allow you to reconnect with that energy. Number three, like I said, purity. Listen, city girls is not gonna like me. I'm letting y'all know that now. This channel is not for the city girls. Y'all not gonna like me. Like I said, I don't got no beef with y'all. However, I am talking to the women who want the outcomes of a wife and a mother. So if that is not what you want, you are on the wrong channel. You are not supposed to be here. You do not have to be here. We are allowed to have our opinions and express the things that we express. But from what I see, from what I know, from what I've been told by multiple men, by what I see on the manosphere all the time, no man wants a woman who is super promiscuous, because how can he trust his heart with you? Like, if you are so easy to just open yourself up to any man that you're attracted to, like, and not even, you have like that super high body count, and you're not even like giving yourself only to people who you're in love with or have deep connection or feelings for, it's just, how can he trust you? Because you don't even, or how can he value you in that way when you don't even trust yourself or value yourself in that way? So you have to like do some really deep healing and reflecting and understanding why you have these patterns, because a lot of the times when women have promiscuous patterns, it's because of trauma, or it could just be your nature, and that's between you and God. So all I'm saying is, I don't believe that it's wrong for men's biology to tell them that, because it's not what makes them feel safe. So I don't blame them because they don't feel safe. That's pretty much, it's like a security thing, like not having to worry about you running off with Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's really not like rocket science to me, to be honest. Sorry, you guys. And then lastly, the ability to be self-accountable and to work on self-improvement. Like every day you get up and you just strive so hard to be the best version of yourself. You aspire and have the desire to want to be a mother, the best mother you could possibly be, the best wife you could possibly be, the best person you could possibly be. Like me personally, I have a checklist every day. I have to work on myself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially in some way, shape, or form. And that's how I gauge whether I have a productive day or not, because I have to check something off of all of that. So when you are in a space where you're willing to work on skills, you know, you could come into a relationship with a man and not be the best at certain things. You might not know how to cook so well or clean or do things that he would like, but he will work with you because you are willing to improve and willing to at least try and put in the efforts. Like men will work with you. You don't have to be perfect at everything. And honestly, these are just like the basic things that I feel men, these are like the non-negotiables, just the values and morals that come behind these types of women that are able to provide these attributes. This is the type of stuff that gets you wifed. Like, you know, nobody has to agree with me. You can even disagree with me. That's okay. That's what YouTube is for. We share opinions for the most part. So, you know, whatever you would like to like, comment, subscribe. Whether you like me or not, or what I said or not, I'm fine with that. When you support me, you support my family. Appreciate y'all time and energy.